Note: Stuart Emmett cooperated with our very own Vivek Sood to co-write the book Green Supply Chains, an Action Manifesto. This book was one of the first books in the world on the topic of green supply chains, and as such is used in universities around the world for executive training and research purposes. Business and relationships. Business and supply chain management may be technically simple, but it is usually managerially difficult. In supply chains, for example, there are many technically simple solutions which give better business performance. There are also many hard technical systems approaches such as MRP and SAP, which are most useful and can have a vital impact on efficiency. However, to be totally effective, it is usually the things like teamwork and motivation, which need the closer attention of management. Improving the people relationships is the main key for more effective supply chain management. Do you, for example, know of any relationship, business or otherwise, that cannot be improved? The financial lead view and hard side of business becomes an increasing difficult one to predict in fast-changing global economies. Business can, however, always look to improve. One way to outperform the competition is to improve people and the way people relate to each other. There are riches to be harvested here that will enhance and improve business and the quality of life. A view that a company is able to do something by itself is a dangerous myth that obscures the reality that a company only ever does anything as a result of its people doing something. 2. Many people, usually unconsciously, ignore the plain fact that it is the people who are the key element in all companies. Surely, we can only ever do the core of business through dealing with people relationships? Looking at what has happened when company performance fails dramatically through receivership shows the importance of people relationships. Officially appointed receivers have identified the following 3 causes of failure: lack of information, meaning, for example, a limited view of options; lack of top-team balance, meaning there is little challenge and there is negative compliance as boards are too similar and do not have the depth or breadth. Lack of others' opinions, for example, an autocratic CEO who goes only for, say, growth. A one-man rule with non-participating boards is found. It seems here that wider views from open debate were missing. Autocratic management has prevented any positive conflict of ideas. Company performance and profitability have failed and can be directly linked to the lack of open debate and considering wider viewpoints. If relationships had been improved, then the companies may have survived. Supply chain relationships. Supply chain management has as its key principle individual businesses coming together to integrate, coordinate and control their supplier-customer activities of buying, making, moving and selling. Relationship handling with all the supply chain players is fundamental to the overall supply chain's effectiveness. With people relationship